Hello again, everybody. Neon is back. Another video that we're going to try out. Right angle on this hand. Sure. A little bit slow, but that's fine. We are, of course, doing Hooru Control. You can probably figure that out from the opening hand already. This is a deck that has been doing fairly well on the ladder. I don't think I need this. And in competitive play. So I wanted to try it out, see how it's doing, check out the more recent builds of the deck, because it has been, it got like a couple of additions in the most recent set. The most notable one is Rost, which is, of course, a very good card. I don't think I need to tell anybody that. Do this. So this was a deck that I picked up the particular list off of Eternal Warcry. The version, the one only like the minor adjustment that I did is that it was playing Royal Decree in the market. I switched it instead to Reign of Frogs, which is a deck that a card that I think is comparable in many respects and doesn't require playing. It doesn't require me paying out the extra stones because I've been burning through Shiftstone over the course of this set. Let me tell you what. So I wanted to try this. This sucks. Actually, no. I get to Defiance you. This is perfect. Excellent. Curses. Yeah, that's right. So pro, you go whoa. He knows what's up. But, yeah, this is, like, I think that Ross is a good addition to the deck in the sense that you are now just, like, you have a very powerful tool against other controlling to mid-rangey controlling slash decks. And that was something that I always felt like it was an area that I felt you didn't have great matchups. Then you would just get rolled by things like Genève. We are going to do the following. We're going to get hit by Crunch, but we can't stop that, so we're just going to accept it. It's not the end of the world, though. We can kill Crunch next turn, if we want to. We are running out of steam, though. We'd really like a little bit more card draw. We'd kind of flooded out on that draw. Oh, geez. Okay. Calm down there. Let's do this. I think we really just want card draw. Like individual removal like this is just not that good. I'm actually going to hit this one here because he's going to do more damage next turn than Crunch will. And it requires taking less damage here. So, like, all things considered, it does a decent amount of less damage. Unless they play a Wump here, because then it does an extra damage. I guess it's, like, the same. I will hold Ice Bolt for now in case they play a Pump spell or they have a charge unit. Also, it's nice to not let them get power. Ooh, this is actually okay for me because I get to draw an extra card. Saved me. Curses. Yeah, buddy. I could just get obliterated here, though. Like, I'm very close to dead, obviously. Well, at least a charge unit doesn't kill me. Hey! My old friend, the Throne Warden, coming to save me. Still not out of the woods yet, to be clear. I mean, I think that should be pretty obvious, but like, it's possible to go Flame Blast into Flame Blast or equivalent such nonsense. Well, that helps a lot too. I will keep my Throne Warden on the defense. Could really use a Rost on the top of my deck. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. We can take 1 damage for a little while. Especially with the face Aegis, it's very hard for them to kill me. I think they have Torch. No. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're just going to do this. I think it's technically correct for me to order these the opposite way. Oh, it's definitely right for me to order the opposite way. What am I doing? That was really bad, because now they get an actual power. Curses, indeed. I think they were both in curses mode. I play non-power cards in my deck. I have over half the power now out of my deck, I believe. I will double check afterwards. My opponent has probably half the, definitely over half the power now. Curses, yeah, man. I know that life. I'll be your Huckleberry, though. Ooh, please don't kill me. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, we're doing it. Just going to do this. I have 9 damage here times 2 is not enough. Okay, well that doesn't do anything. Oh, hey. Curses. Yeah, I would agree. Yes. I'm doing this because I don't think the Aegis on Rost particularly matters. I just want to attack with everything so that they're under maximum pressure and they're just going to die next turn unless they burn me out. Or they have like a Levitate. I'm just dead to Levitate. But I don't think that there's any way for me to play around that. Berserk, yeah. Yep. Please don't. Please don't. Stop. Don't. Curses, yes. Okay. He got me there for a moment there, or they got me there for a moment there. Had me worried. We got there, though. Rost carried us in the end. Those Dusk Raiders, too. I think the Dusk Raiders were really good for us. A couple times there. Yeah, Rost is definitely a good addition to this deck. I feel like it definitely it punishes Winchest so badly. They have to use something like a Maiden to get it off the battlefield permanently. Yeah, sure. This is a 7-card hand that is technically keepable. It's not good, but it'll work. So this is a card, though, that has impressed me. I really have when I've seen him on the other side of the battlefield, which I just crafted them right now, so I had not played them before that first game that you saw. But he is a just genuinely good card. Man, this is giving me flashbacks. So I put him on fire? Well, they are on his mono dead grenadines. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Okay, come on, deck. I drew all sorts of power last game and none this game. Okay, this is like fine. It must be. They must have hit Hailstorm. Please, deck. Just a little bit more power. I think that this card is trash, though. I gotta settle for a main deck Hailstorm. I don't know if this deck plays that. You guys can know because you're seeing the deck list right now. I do not. Justice Source would also play. They've got to have taken Hailstorm. I'm going to take Island's Choice. Yep. Called it. I mean, that wasn't a hard call, don't get me wrong. Don't want to pretend as if that was some particularly clever choice. Yeah, do this, take a bunch of damage. I don't know if this loses the influence requirements. I need Justice, though. I think I'm just dead, right? 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's exactly right. Plus, a Lip Strike definitely gets me well over lethal. Wait, maybe that was... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was definitely... Wait. I was at 9. I did the math wrong. It's fine, though. Like, that was a crummy draw. Took one or two... Took one turn off, too many. The Rosts are definitely not great in a place like that. I mean, if you play them, they're obviously great, but that's a little bit harder. A little bit easier said than done. These opening hands on this deck have honestly been underwhelming. It should also be noted that that game where I lost to not having a second Justice, like that is the cost of playing a card like Rost. If I wasn't really lost to that, I guess. Like I just kind of floundered on power altogether. I don't know if it was so much an influence thing. Though it kind of was. Like I could have very easily top decked a Primal Sigil and been in a good deal of trouble. Would really like undepleted power. I'm not getting it though. I'm gonna hit by Bara here, I'm gonna guess. Null Blade. Okay. This is okay. And by okay, I mean like I'm taking a ton of damage. I'm not excited about this, but I'm just like missing power so much. It feels like this deck is so low on power. At least I get free knives next turn. Still go to 7, which puts me dead to a lot of shit. Like, I'm dead to Torch here. Kill it. Okay, well, I have outs. Although charging threats is not what I want to see. Okay, this is fine. Vanquish. Hit it. Play another knife as a gain 5. Depleted power. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Being at 7 is much better than being at 6. Harsh Rolls seems really clunky. The reason I want Island's Choice is to protect me against charge units and big burn spells, which are the things that are most likely to kill me here. Let's finish this. So I'm going to get Flame Blasted here. Is that what's up? Aelric. That good manner. Wait 30 seconds. Flame Blast for lethal. Yeah, trying to figure out whether you had that math right, you know. 5 plus 2. Does 5 plus 2 equal 7? It's really, like, it's 1 and then 2 more than 5, which I think is 7, and I have 7 power, but, like, I don't, maybe, I mean, they don't have any power up, so I don't think it's possible for them to do anything about this. Need to double check it. I understand. Yeah. Every single opening hand feels bad because I need more power. I think I'm supposed to keep it. Have we met? I believe... It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. They're on 6 cards, though, so those are the kinds of meetings I like. Yeah, Rost, when he's in play, he's very good. That's not what everything is always about. So mono time. They do not have any of the Sandwalkers that turn, which makes a big difference to me. Mono time what, though? Yeah, I was going to guess it's an even-handed Golem deck. So it's probably just like a mid-rangey deck. It's a pretty good top. I'm convinced that we need to have power in this market. Every single time I play this, it feels like we need to have it. Like, if I had a banner here, I'd be very, very happy. None of these cards, even if this was Royal Decree, I would not be happy about any of these cards. I would just far rather have a banner. Given how power hungry and influence hungry this deck is, I'm pretty convinced. I find Mono Time interesting as he plays for the even-handed Golem because there's no way to duplicate or like replay them. I don't know what I don't think there's any way to abuse it, so that's which is a fascinating aspect. Okay. Just doing nothing, that's fine by me. I'm gonna be sitting here wishing I had a banner. Just think about it. Like, what if this was a banner? I'd be so happy. Take 3. I'm just so convinced that that's right. Well, this is going to be good at least. Okay. This is a frustrating experience, not going to lie. Are they going to dissociate me again? Oh, God. I mean, I really have to just minimize damage because I am taking, like, 9, and I have to harsh roll here. This is frustrating. Let's take a quick look at this deck. Oh, I mean, I get it now. There's 25 power and 4 islands favor. That's insane. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, it should be fine for getting the double justice. Don't get me wrong. Like I am getting unlucky there in some respects, but like 4 islands favor? Really? Especially since you can just play Waystone. I'm going to play this out. I would just say, like, for sure, either find a spot in the market, either dropping Rain of Frogs or Island's Choice, or even Vision of Austerity. Any one of those 3 makes a good deal of sense to me, of dropping them to play a banner instead. And then, in addition to that, I would suggest cutting 2 Islands Favor, putting in 2 Sea Powers, or cargoes, rather, like the instant cargoes, because that's technically better for reasons I've described elsewhere. And then maybe try to find room for all 4, to be frank. And then maybe you want to cut all 4 of the Islands Favors, and then just put a bunch of Waystones in, but I'm not sure. You would also want a second Justice Sigil. Not positive about all of that. But yeah, you just have so much double justice. I think that you really, really need to up your justice count slightly. And banner in the market is such an easy way to do so. Every single game I've played, I've held low on power. And I've kept like 0 of the opening hands. Well, this one shouldn't be that bad. Actually, there was one of the first game. The first game I was definitely not low on power. That one I know for sure. But I was like able to win that game as a result of it, right? I'm going to hope that my opponent is on a non-aggressive deck. Meta has gotten so aggressive recently. Jesus. I mean, Crest of Chaos is a sign that we might not be against an aggressive deck, which I appreciate. Ice Bolt is really good, though. I'm going to keep that one. People have been saying that Ice Bolt is not great, and I think that they're wrong. I just think that they're wrong. Let's do this. Take 3. No big deal. Do this. Not happy about ramping them, but it's fine. Pretty easy discard of the Justice Sigil. Yeah, doing fine on power this round. My opponent has a fast spell. I don't know what it is. It could be a few different things. Going to Harsh Roll here. Dark Return, yeah, that's fine. Technically, I think it's correcter to go... let's play this one first. Technically, it's slightly better. To go Dark Return, play the 6/6, because it also gives way less information. The difference between a 6/6 and a 5/5 is not huge. Yeah, this has got to be correct. I think that he's going to die. Going to get annihilated or desecrated. But it will buy myself some time, or my opponent is dicking around and unable to just deploy mono threats. Shogun's Scepter. Don't think that card is good. Oh, this is kind of funny. Actually, in that case, the 6/6 size kind of mattered there. That's hilarious. This is a reason to... I don't mind having this around. This seems good. I'm actually also going to grab Island's Choice, because I like the idea of being able to kill a Eclipse Strike if they have it. Yep. And it also deals with Flame Blasts and other big burn spells. Flame Blasts and Obliterates. Yeah. And the fact that I get this duel here is really sick. This optionality. Well, Island's Favor is good here. I don't think it's possible to lose from here. We're pretty close to opponent needs to stack their deck to win mode. Don't mind giving them power now, especially since they have the Island's Choice in hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are doing it. We have lethal next turn. Resolves. Yep. Okay. Hailstorm wins here. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm kind of surprised my opponent is just still in the game at this point. I have no idea what they could draw. No, I don't think that it's possible. There's some situations like that I'm wondering if, like, is there a card in the game that gets them out of this situation? Trying to do that math. Let's do one more game. As we're getting into this last game, I want to remind you guys that I am pushing for 500 subs right now. As of the time I'm recording this, I'm at like 492, 493, something like that. So I'm probably going to make it over that 500. Yeah, which I really appreciate everybody who has done that. But if you look and we're not there yet, really would appreciate that subscription right now. This will be going out on Saturday, and just being able to get past that milestone over the course of the weekend would be a treat. So I really appreciate everybody who's been following along with all of the games and all the videos I've been doing on the YouTube channel in the last couple of days, like in the last week. I've been really enjoying this rhythm, and it's been a lot of fun. So we are going to get into the last game right here. Oh, I really hope that they're not aggressive, but every single opponent I've played has been aggressive, so I don't know why I'm keeping this hand, but we're doing it. I guess the hardest roll can bail us out? Maybe? Crest is also just... I mean, the Crest is like a free card, right? See? Perfect. Please don't. Oh, that's exactly the card I didn't want to see. I was going to ask you very nicely about that. Oh, no, not Rost too. Oh, God. That metagame is so aggressive. It is so aggressive right now. Literally everybody is trying to kill me, guys. Everybody is trying to kill me. I think that that's very unkind of them, untoward, unsportsmanly. But everyone's trying to do it. They have a torch. You need to get to a 5 so badly with this deck. Like, you do nothing until you get 5 power. Like, literally, oh my... Please, just stop. I'm supposed to do this because it pops the Aegis, and they still get the power. I didn't think that that would work that way. Does that make sense? I'm trying to think if that makes sense. I could be dead here. But there's nothing that I can do. This game felt moderately unlucky, but not like super unlucky. If they're double torching me here, then it's definitely unlucky, though. Right. So they had me just super dead. Frustrating. Annoying. Like I said, this Persuader is really good at popping Aegis, face Aegis, which is something that you care about in a deck like that. That's just like mono burn. Or like really, really intense burn. Fascinating. Yeah, people keep on talking about Hooru Control as being one of the top decks. Every time I play it, it feels off, though. Like every version that I've tried, like I tried another version, you can see here the Sanctum version, that like it's always felt like it's missing something, or that it's just you really have to meet the right threats in the metagame. Like this version of the deck, we have. Let's just take a quick look here, because I know that you guys can see it right above me, but I can't. That is added later, the magic of... Yeah, see, okay, so like this version is playing 0 Hailstorm main deck. I know I made that mistake in the course of the video, but just please excuse that. So like, if you're playing 0 Hailstorm main deck, then you get just ranched by Skycrag, which is coming back in a significant portion. If you play that, though, then that makes you very vulnerable to things like the mirror. And this, it feels as if Hooru Control is, like, you can choose, like, one of, like, 3 or 4 different decks that you say, like, I will just, like, never lose to this. Like, this is a really good matchup for me right now, and you can focus in on that. And, like, obviously not never lose, but you'll have a really good win rate against them. But once you get to a broader field, like, it is very easy for some decks to find one of your blind spots. So that's one of the reasons why this is a deck that I am not as excited about as I thought I would be. Rost he's so bad in the aggressive matchups. Like, I mean, I know that that's kind of self-obvious, where a 5-drop without an enter the battlefield trigger is going to be bad in aggressive matchups, but, I mean, there's a lot of aggressive matchups, and I don't expect them to go away. It feels, if anything, they're getting more popular. So, maybe I'm not sure how to gear this one. Like cards like Pristine Light. Like, Pristine Light was kind of garbage if I had ever drawn it. There were a couple instances where it would have been fine, but there's a lot of them where it wouldn't have been. Yeah, everybody's just trying to kill everybody, which makes a lot of sense. I probably do my next deck as being something that's a little more aggressive. Anyway, that'll do it for me today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. Help me get over that 500 hump if we're not there yet. And if we are, I mean, just join the club. We've got a lot of people in it already, and we would love to have you come along. But this has been a blast. Lovely to do this. Enjoy hanging out with you all, as always. And I'll see you soon.